it's off-lane Viper.
Now, he's gonna need help from either GH or B on his lane. Good early game with the Viper, get some CS going. But they try lane, Mage, Disruptor, and the Naga Siren. It's gonna be... I mean, what they can do is run a tri lane with a top and leave, or tri lane with a gyro and leave one versus one.
So many options
against Clockwork. Yeah, I think that's what they. Especially whenever I see a Disruptor, you always want to try lane again.
It's very good aggressively, but
yeah,
defensively.
Yeah, especially since they have anti-mages. Not that strong of.
Prepare
So I think they're just gonna scout out the lanes, see where they're gonna place it, probably on the bottom lane, and then TP out.
Adapt.
Just to pressure the end.
So I've been seeing this a fair amount in European games in particular. The double mango for offlaners. I've seen it on a couple of supports as well. I know Elisash is a big fan of it. I don't see it much outside of the European region though, and I just want to gauge your thoughts on the double mangoes on these kind of offlaners. For a Clockwork who doesn't have that kind of big mana spell, is this just all about the regen?
It's about the harassment. Sometimes if you play aggressive on Clock, I mean, one mango is enough, because you lack mana to pull off the combo. But it's just the read. He has 3 tangos from 5 to 3. We're back 3 boys and 1 flask. That's more than enough.
I know, a nice little stout shield.
Yeah. Also the new changes to bounty runes. Your carry, your mid laner doesn't have to go and pick up. Opens up teams to actually go and try to snipe those runes, because he's pretty much always going to block for him.
The laning setup from Liquid, MC, mid Viper. Up top, Miracle PL looks like he's alone for now. Gets his bounty rune stolen by King R, but they still get the 3 across the rest of the map as Bounty Hunter chase the Naga down. So KATOWICE going to be roaming between mid and top lane, it looks like, try and balance out these lanes, while bottom lane GH Lion with Matumbaman Gyro facing off against the Afterlife Clockwork. So to me, it feels like Effect have kind of set up their lanes in a way that benefits them when you look at draft versus draft.
I think they're going to rotate someone on top, PL. He's already rotating. I expect Lion to go top. Leave Gyros. Not really by Clockwork, even if it goes in with Rocket Barrage. Get a kill on. Maybe a TP. GH. Look at the support live right now. GH with the boots, Mango, Tango as well. Kuro bought pretty much a thing.
Still has an Orb of Venom and a Tango. Look at that, King R. So tanky on the Naga, just walked into the middle of 3 of them, doesn't even care. So now we've got a full try versus try. Sentry down, double impale from GH does land. Now Anti-Mage takes a bit of a beating from Miracle's Phantom Lancer, but the lane's pushing in towards this Radiant side. Not sure if that's where they really want to be. There's no real way to maneuver your Naga and your Disruptor past this creep wave now. And KATOWICE, he's got a free time to kind of stack pull, while GH keeps them at bay.
Now, once supports hit 2, I mean, all heroes Liquid hit level 2, there's so much then effect. Like Disruptor, like even if you get the kinetic field, have enough in the stage. So the problem is, will they have enough mana? There's a Tango and the Magic Stick already online. Mana.
Be nice for them. 2-minute bounty rune about to spawn. King R now battling against Miracle again. This time Miracle says no stealing. This one is mine. Shield holds them in place so there's no chase onto the Naga. King R playing pretty far forward. But you look towards mid lane. Mind Control 7 and 2. He was struggling a little bit, but it looks like the kind of waves grouped up and he got some last hits under his tower now. 7-2 against the 9 and 1 of the DP. Do you maybe expect Viper to do a little better in this lane, or is this as...
So far, so good for him. I mean, DP can use a Spirit Siphon, but it's the Viper magical damage through. Used a lot. I don't think he's gonna use it until.
Maybe in trouble here. Impale into Hex, and that will be the first blood. KATOWICE, yet again, right place, right time. But the Disruptor, you've got to ask, Where is Maiden? Back down towards the fountain, so unavailable in that fight. The Naga Siren does get caught out completely.
But they have no mana whatsoever on their heroes, both Bounty, really low on HP, and I guess Lion just wants to stand here, get pull the creep wave, get level 3, get 1 point in mana drain, so yeah.
A lot of money for the Bounty though. Now up to Brown Boots, Windlace, buys a Sentry. KATOWICE gone from very poor to pretty damn rich.
Yeah. You would actually think that the Bounty against Anti-Mage would go for Jinada on level 2 because he has no mana to cast spells, but the Shuriken Toss is one of the strongest. 150 damage.
Good. Bottom lane. We've not really looked down here, have we? Gyro against the Clockwork. Keen on Keen gaming. And the Clockwork doing very, very well. 16-9, Gyro farming across, so you're getting that kind of trader farm in this lane. Both heroes, they come online pretty soon, right? Level 6, level 7, you maybe look for that rotation out of this lane, or someone rotates into their lane to utilize their ultimates. A little while until that happens, so we'll just be focusing back up towards top. KATOWICE takes out the Bounty Rune. GH is coming in from the southeastern side, and King R with the kinetic field trapping them in. Looks like he will be okay for now. Another Lance not ready, but the stick charges won't be enough to keep King R alive. One final swipe of the Lance. Miracle clears up another kill for Liquid in this top lane. Outmaneuvering effect, it feels like. The TP instantly in towards mid from this Naga. King R is like, I'm done! I've had enough of top. Need to go make things happen elsewhere. Afterlife makes the nighttime rotation. 4 minutes in onto mind control. Viper Fairy fires up. And GH unable to do too much to swing things back around. Maybe with the stick charges he would have been able to do something, but the cog burn makes sure he has no spells to utilize.
Yeah, that's exactly what they need to do. When you're losing a lane, you just need to win, try to win that. Top lane is pretty much lost, so I expect the Anti-Mage to actually TP on top to the bottom lane anytime soon. Just getting out of top. I mean, I was expecting Naga to actually go for a snap shield because of that try 3 versus 3 scenario.
Maybe they just didn't expect it. Well, King R didn't expect this, did he? Sentry Ward is there. Seeing everything the Naga's doing. KATOWICE and GH swinging in from that fog side. There's the Impale onto 2 as well. AM tries to focus the Lion, but it supports. They're already dying. And King R, one more hit will do the trick. Miracle now trying to keep his bounty alive will succeed. Kuman in all sorts of trouble with no blink available. There's a doppelganger back. The AM will survive. But so much damage done here by Liquid as Miracle burnt down by the Riptide, but clears the illusion up nicely.
Oh, the shrine is already popped, and I gotta correct it. That was not an Impale, that was Ravage.
It was Ravage from Lion.
Ravage, yeah.
An Earth Spike, Impale, Ravage. All of the words put into one.
Bottom lane cook. Rocket Mirage. Yeah, that was not good, my friend.
Questionable moves.
Like, I mentioned it before that, I mean, Gyro was even level 6, he was, what, 10 mana away from cooldown. It was, I don't, bad decision making from Clockwork. You hook into Gyro, who can attack you and use Rocket Barrage.
Interesting.
I have to say, I don't like the build Clockwork. He went for Tranquil Boots and Bottle. That's a lot of small items, a lot of region invested, and he died once, so gonna cripple him a lot.
Against this kind of team, what would you have been looking for? Like Brown Boots, Bottle, Blade Mail, or like a Phase Boots or something
like
in there?
Brown Boots, Magic Wand. Fine. I don't know if they plan Naga or an urn.
They plan for her to buy boots as quickly as possible.
Yeah, first things first.
Oh no, don't look at the Disruptor. Whatever you do, don't click. No, come on, I told you to not click Disruptor. He is very poor. It's fine. I was watching a Southeast Asian game yesterday, Execration against Alpha Red. Disruptor had 200 net worth. A very sad game. He bought boots at the end, though, which was very, very happy. It's going to be a tough game for the supports here of the Radiant side. You know, they're in an aggro try. They can't stack, pull. They're waiting for the 10-minute tome to come up, but they're going to be very poor unless they can make action happen. But to make action happen with these supports, it feels like they need their ulti. Getting to these ultis is going to be a mission and a half for team effect, especially when you look at Liquid now. 2k net worth lead, Bounty's level 3 with Tranquil Boots up, Lion
level 4.
Level 4 already. And I think, yeah, GH has Tranquils back on the courier as well, so both of their supports pretty mobile with the boots they've got, and pretty tanky with the levels they're getting. So far, so good, but Effect, of course, we do have to kind of look into the future for their draft, right? They're planning for the future here. They're planning for the level 6 ultis. They're planning for the AM to get big. They need some time.
They need like 15 minutes for the anti-mage to come online. There's a 3-man shower that always feels good. Just don't drop the soap.
Every time.
Every single time. So I expect Team Effect to actually rotate on the mid. There's the Exorcism line for D.
Looks like Afterlife is having still around 15 seconds from now. All that hook shot's ready. Take a look at who's look at who's behind them.
Yeah, but they're reading the movement so well.
GH, well, they don't know Clockwork is around. They walk straight past him, but in off the DP they go. The damage not quite good enough just yet, but with that final bit of rocket barrage in and the flat cannons out, Mind Control will get himself a double kill mid. 1-7. So far, Liquid leading and looking very strong. Miracle switches down towards bottom lane. Get him some free farm.
Kind of easy to predict the movement an enemy team, especially when they have, let's say, a DP, a Dragonite, the heroes that play around that level 6. I mean, Anti-Mage still has 37 CS. He's on top of CS chart, but he needs to be on the bottom. He can fight this side camp.
That's a big scan there from Effect. Kuman was playing very defensively still with this Earth Spike from GH. Keep them at bay. Don't think there's a kill opportunity here as the homing missile will come in onto Anti-Mage. 10 seconds for the blink, so the fall down will land on their heads. Disruptor's caught in and the hook shot misses. Afterlife unable to do the job he was needed to, and Kuman will fall. This may lead to a triple. Afterlife in so much trouble, the ensnare will land, and the battery assault going to work, but this rocket barrage, close, but no cigar. GH now has to wander away, but the Orb of Venom from King R, if he can get that hit in, might just be enough, but the Tranquil Boots are coming back up in 5 seconds.
He should taunt. He should just start dancing with the lion.
Dust is out. Afterlife with King R. They see Kuro. Can they catch up? Tranquil Boots, eh? Lacoste is chasing. He's got the move speed, and he will get there in time while GH sprints away, waddles away, but the ensnare trap is there, and GH is caught. A couple more clicks will do the trick here, and Effect, well, they've picked up 3 in quick succession.
They still didn't use DP ulti, so I guess they're gonna use it to pressure the top tower, which is already sitting on.
Hiroki comes in to try and slow this down, but he doesn't have any wave clear, has to try and do it the old-fashioned way. Yeah, aggro, there we go. Trying to aggro the creeps. They didn't want to chase him for the first couple of times, but he gets there in the end. But yeah, Afterlife, a couple of interesting hook shots going in onto Gyro bottom lane, then missing one unfortunately there up at top lane. He's going to get his head in the game, right? Because he is the key hero for this moment, right? He is their kind of stopgap. He's the hero that
used
now
it.
Catching Kuro.
Hit the dust.
Really well done.
Another one who bites the dust.
There we have it. But Clockwork really is that hero kind of from now until that 20-minute mark, right? When the AM, the Disruptor, the Naga, he's the one that creates the action for Effect. So missing these hook shots, you know, you can kind of say unlucky, unfortunate, but he has to land them. He has to get that job done.
With the couple of previous patches when Mask of Madness was nerfed, like Gyro with the Mask of Madness kind of fallen off. And I saw it even before on Oliver from Penta actually bought the Aghanim Scepter on Gyro because he had a complete free farm, even when Mask of Madness was full, and I thought about it, it's really a good choice because, but you need to be ahead. It gives you tankiness, which Mask of Madness does not. It gives you a lot of stats, and it improves your farm. An extra Black Canyon.
Yeah. What previously we'd seen it against like PL, you go Ags Maelstrom, occasionally against like a Void because you get the hits inside the Chrono. But those were like the two kind of very specific circumstances you bought Ags and Gyro. But yeah, I agree. I think we've seen more Ags Gyro in the past maybe month or so than we have in the history of Dota, kind of consistently here. As when Summerman does clear up the Disruptor very easily under the tower, but we missed that one. Hiroki drops top.
But these are all empty kills side of Team Effect. They're just killing Bounty. They managed to take down Tier 1 tower on top, but still they're losing Tier 2 on the bottom lane and pressuring a mid. Then Anti-Mage might even die. There's no finger whatsoever.
There we Get the chain stun in. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect!
I don't even need it.
Oh my god, Liquid. You guys are so good. Like, the chain stunning there. GH held his Hex for like 0.2 seconds as AM was like casting the blink animation, which was just long enough for that homing missile to come in and connect. Absolutely gorgeous stuff. Top lane, mind control, he has maneuvered in, but the trap was set and now sprung. Afterlife potentially going to drop here as mind control turns, fights, battles up against them, will finally fall, but the trade-off might be coming now. Matumaman pretty much out of mana, so the Song of the Siren from King R is everyone to sleep. A nice little nap, but look at GH. Oh, he was so close, Lacoste. If he hadn't moved that one pixel to the right, he maybe could have got the stun in, but King R saves the life of the DP.
They still got a track kills in return, which is good. Viper got 2 extra gold, Bounty got 2 extra gold. I'm thinking about way to actually disrupt Naga Siren sleep. Say if she's tracked and like Bounty is out of the range, but he uses Shuriken Toss and something else to stop, and it cancels her, let's say, a TP, so others can TP as well.
That'd be pretty good. Mess up with the...
well, at least you're gonna get a DP. I mean, sorry, Naga Siren.
Yeah. We got something, so... Ether Lens for Kuro, yeah?
Yeah.
Ether Lens, Meteor Hammer. What does Ags do on Bounty Hunter again? It gives you...
Double Shuriken.
Beck setting up. GH finds an illusion.
You find him again.
Trapped inside the cooldown finger. This Clockwork thought he was going into a fight worth taking. Fortunately, though, his Naga and Disruptor unable to complement him. So far, where is Anti-Mage? That's the guy I want to look at right now. Closing in on Battle Fury. Treads Wand, well as 1,500 gold saved up on top of the health.
That closing in is gonna take. He's still sitting on just a ring of health.
Effect moving as a pack now in front of the Anti-Mage, getting some good wards down here to make sure his farming area is all secure. DPL to 25, so they might look to just cycle that and go for the tier 2 top lane as they know that Liquid have somewhat set up top. They're showing 2 cores on the tower. Miracle, yeah, Diffuser Blade at 13 minutes, pretty good, right? But Liquid showing 2 cores at the tower, you think everyone's behind them, or at least, you know, a support and an off lane is behind them. But no, Kuroki's bottom lane. Mind Control is now showing mid lane. It is only GH there, so a potential fight could have been started up at top, and it may still come. Smoked up supports from Effect, moving forward. King R, he's going to try and get in there, but it's the hook shot that starts things off from Afterlife. Static Storm on to Matumaman, but can they get the PL? The Doppelganger will get him out of the glimpse, and the ensnare. Matumaman still Thunderstruck up, but do they have the chase? I don't think they do. They're going to get everybody out, and how many spells did we lose there from Effect? Everything. Hook shot, Static Storm. Okay, they didn't use the Naga Song or the Exorcism, but that's half of their teamfight capabilities gone down the drain.
They still couldn't even 1 kill. Now it's time to go. The reason why PL went for Diffuse Blade this game is they're looking to close it up soon. Does not want to farm with, even if he has Battle Fury +1. He's still not tanky enough to actually finish the game, but with this build, he wants to pressure the end. Want to play this super late game. Their hero scale.
Exactly right. Like later on, the AM kind of deals with the PL with the cleave. But early on, Anti-Mage's mana pool, 4-3-5, this wand is like super important for him right now, because if he gets chased down by a PL army, or if he's already used his blink, he can lose his mana very quickly to that Diffuser Blade or the Phantom Lancer, and all of a sudden, completely.
Now look at the movement from like PL just DPs out, like faking that they're back, farming, but actually hiding in the forest.
With a Hex into cooldown, a Song into a hook shot, overlapping there as they cancel the Song, but Afterlife is already in. Oh, down goes the clock, and so will the DP, it looks like here. The suck out from Lion will drain the mana, and the final clicks from MC get that takedown. So the fake back, Liquid, they sell it with PL showing. Keep the other 4 heroes in that middle lane, as Anti-Mage still farming. Battle Fury is nearly here. King R drops the relax. Yeah. You're doing fine. We've got an Anti-Mage. They're not going to break high ground yet.
I gotta say, Liquid sucks at one thing, and that's making bad decisions. So, meanwhile on the bottom lane, PL just free farming, already Yasha on him. All the tier 2 towers are down, which opens up a Roche for them. And without sleep, they know they can't disrupt it, so I expect them to actually get get a Roche. 2 minutes.
Yeah, they've got rocket flares to scout. Maybe another smoke here from Disruptor. Yeah, they do have one.
Kuroki with the urn, medallion, and a casual blink dagger. That's not his blink.
Oh.
GH blink dagger. I was like, where does he find the gold? What?
I was wondering the same. Deary me. But that means now Lion has a blink dagger, level 8, ready to go. Roshan, you called it in the move. Illusion from the Naga Siren gets taken out immediately, but that's a good signal now with GH lurking in that area. That Liquid are inside the pit. Mardant there pops the shrine out. Just already gone though, as the clockwork, potentially he was looking to snipe, has been found by GH without any vision. Hook shots forward. Afterlife now is going to try and break out of these cogs. It's a cage he's made of his own design. He'll look to try and kill GH, put the jump forward. Miracle saves him. Keeps the Lion.
Yeah, I don't think that's fair. That was 1 versus 1 fight. Let's say UFC, and another fighter joins the cage, just beats up the other fighter.
Fucking ladder match, dude. What do they call it in WWE? You just have the train of people coming in.
I don't know.
One by one.
It's just called train of people. I don't know. I watched that stuff when I was younger.
One of them brings a chair, the other one brings a baseball bat. Yeah.
I still think that guy is active.
The Undertaker, Kane.
Yeah.
You remember Kane?
No.
With the mask? No?
No. Undertaker.
There was the guy with the sock as well. Was it Mankind? Good. I used to play the games on PlayStation.
Hulk Hogan.
Oh, that's a class. Oh god, what are we missing? What are we missing? Talking about wrestling. Miracle. Oh, he's got Doppelganger. He's fine, right? He's got Aegis. He's not going to get taken down here. Looks like Effect will retreat back into their bunker. Hide themselves away. 7-16, a 12,000 net worth lead here for Liquid 18 minutes in. And Effect still holding on to pretty much their full complement of spells. So they've got a big wombo combo. If they can actually force Liquid to set up into a position where they're all 5 people on one spot, maybe hear a song into Static Storm. DP ulti could do the trick, but Anti-Mage will continue farming away. Song of the Siren will come. King R with the Meteor Hammer in. They'll get the Kinetic Field Static Storm down onto 2. That's good. Trapping in Metal Man and Mind Control. Down goes the PL Aegis as well, but can they kill off more? Liquid, they will lose GH and the Gyro. Anti-Mage has joined in. One charge is ready, 15 up, but he's gonna fall! Mind Control gets the kill, but they have taken down the Phantom Lancer. The defense of the base here working out well for Effect. Kuro goes in deep and he will drag one to the grave with him as Mind Control. He's gonna get a triple! What is happening?
That's 6 kill action.
9! Everyone except
10 with Aegis.
Disruptor is the only one to survive. Would you ever have imagined?
They pulled a really good combo. I did not see that Naga just finished the Meteor Hammer there. Was placed on 2 heroes plus Disruptor ulti. Anti-Mage kind of with the aggressive blink, which is not level 15 yet, for that -2 second cooldown. Play less aggressive until he gets to the 15.
He just really wanted to kill Matuma Man.
I mean, these were all track kills, 4 of them. So it's still a good chunk of money. But the Effect getting a lot because of the network side of the Liquid. I still think they're gonna go again. Like, they have everything. They don't have any big ulti cooldowns besides Lion Finger.
The only one they care about. You should maybe worry a little bit about the hook shot and the Static Storm.
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't have any 4 staffs at all on the side of Team Liquid. Like, their heroes naturally built. 4 of them. Viper, Bounty, Lion,
Gyro
as well, into Pike.
None of them have any.
He has Helm of the Dominant.
Classic Matuma Man. Shift their momentum down to bottom, it looks like here. Song of the Siren, we're looking at 37 seconds. Exorcism, 27. So a good half a minute for Effect to kind of weather the storm here, hold Liquid back. But again, it's Liquid kind of setting the terms of the engagement. They're pressuring across the map. The fights are happening on the doorstep of the Radiant, and as soon as Radiant breaks, their buildings will fall. We're doing very well to keep these lanes shoved out. Because you would love to see Effect, moving across the river, play into their anti-mage, look for tier 2s, try and set up for some fights across the map near the enemy base so they can utilize Exorcism. But Liquid will not let them have it. Instead, the tier 3 Falling little by little. Yule's up. Alpha Ninja pops the ult. Static Storm is there. PL trapped him with no saving mechanism. His hookshot is big with the cogs trapping GH. Silence landing onto him as well. MC tries to turn back with the damage, but in comes the Song of the Siren. King R sets up for another go. Gyro will be the guy to trap as well with the damage coming in. Effect holds the lines, but whom will they lose? Clockwork, Afterlife, inside the cogs will die. The homing missile tracking back the Disruptor, but a quick glimpse will keep the Viper back away from that fountain. Buyback from Lion and the Naga base being traded a little bit here as the tier 3 bottom does fall. Anti-Mage TPing towards the shrine to catch any stragglers. MC and Kuro, time to retreat. And again, with no force staff, with no escape mechanism, they kind of just have to stand here and take it. Meteor Hammer will land, Anti-Mage will come in. It looks like Afterlife is close to death, but with the Glimmer Cape there, he might just survive. The final click will not connect, and the urn will wear off. So Work retreats to safety, and Anti-Mage gets himself involved.
Yeah, these were two buybacks inside of Effect, one on Liquid, Lion, Naga, and the Clockwork bought back. They lost tier 3 towers, which opened up the shrine. Anti-Mage was not in that fight, he was just farming, which was good in my opinion. He needs that Manta style, he has it now, and they're not in a rush. The combos that Team Effect is pulling are really well. Naga was poor at the start, but with the Meteor Hammer, that hero is just too strong.
When you set up in Snare, you've got set up with Song, hell, even a Glimpse or a Cogs. So many ways for that Meteor Hammer to come into play. Seeing a fair number here of King R landing the double in onto these good heroes. 16 to 23, net worth lead. Not really hurt too much there, you know, it went to what, 12, 13,000, probably like 12k. Now it's kind of plateaued out around 10,000.
Yeah, well, it's 7 towers plus the bounty gold. Also, that Prophet has Veil, which increases the magic damage from Meteor Hammer and Disruptor ulti. Combo is even strong.
Moving into that BKB now as well. And Disruptor. Glimmer Cape done. Still need some time here for this AM. 2-man. Top of the net worth, above the PL. Phantom Lancer with Manta Diffusal Blade definitely going to feel a lot stronger. Healing up against these Effect combo ultis.
I don't think Liquid's gonna try to push high ground anytime soon. They just need to farm BKBs on 3-4 and then they're gonna go, because that combo doesn't do anything. They've tried to go for it, but Effect.
So if you know that Liquid are going to go BKBs, Disruptor trying to buy Aghanim Scepter, but that's going to be miles away, absolutely. Is there anything else here that you could look towards that could give Effect a better time? I see that Anti-Mage is buying a BKB for himself, but you know, like would a Basher help out? BKB from DP is coming as well. Are they just battling BKB with BKB?
Well, they need it against the Lion, against the Gyro. Pretty much everything they have is magical damage, besides some right click from Viper, but it also cancels his corrosive. BKB is a must. After that, he can go.
The kind of avenue he takes, maybe, you know, maybe the Nullifier Bloodthorn could come out here from AM, but I feel that he potentially needs something a little bit sooner.
Yeah, calm down, Gary. That's like
we're 25 minutes in. But again, Effect, it really is that kind of mindset though, right? You're thinking towards the future, you're trying to wait for what Liquid are doing, try and react and adapt to any kind of situations that you're put into. It doesn't feel like they have much wiggle room here to get away with any shenanigans. So double scan did happen up towards the top. Both teams gauge what's happening in the top third of the map. No backstabs, no ganks, no rotations. Just a reset back now as the sentry's placed and a 4-man smoke coming out of Effect. They're trying to play aggressively. They're going to be walking into Liquid, and they've got their big combo ready to go.
Yeah, they want to use this combo before they get the BKBs up, because they know it's going to be really hard for them to... Miracle. Smoke? No.
They're pinging him, though. They've got a good idea with this Observer Ward. They see him. The TP cancelled with the Yule Scepter. He does not have the Doppelganger thanks to the Static Storm. With the Meteor Hammer landing, that's the PL dead. Well played from Effect. Not fully expending or committing their ultis for that fight. And now maybe they could look for a little bit more as Liquid maneuver themselves 2 on 2. down towards the ramp, but Effect shift the next gear and move to the tier 2 top lane. Oh, the double damage rune at spawn. Bot spot. Effect, don't get baited into this one. Liquid, don't get baited into this one. Mind control snags up the DD. Effect will hold the high ground for now.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
They don't want to rush anything. Tier 3 is being pinged out with the DP ulti. They're actually gonna go 20 seconds for PL. He has no buyback whatsoever. But they don't want to commit to it.
Well, they've waited out the glyph, hook shot. Hang on, who have you caught there? With a blade mail up, Afterlife is looking for GH. Battery assault going, repositions themselves so the creeps don't get hit by it. Nice. Mech out from Kuro, and the turn with a finger of death means GH might just escape from the King R. Naga blinks away, and King R can't grab the kill. Oh no, Effect, you've baited yourselves into a trap that you've designed yourselves. King R now with a track on him means he is in all sorts of bother. Tries to get back towards his side of the map, but Kuro, he will inevitably chase this one down, right? Homing missile should come soon. I guess there's no force staff still for this Liquid side, but King R still running. Kuroki never giving up, tracks him all the way back to the bottom lane, and finally, the Naga will die.
He tried to actually pop Song of the Siren, but got cancelled. I think it's good for Team Effect that it's cancelled since the Roche is up and he has a buyback, so they can... Does he have a buyback? Oh no, 2 minutes on cooldown because he bought back in the previous fight. Yeah. They managed to take down tier 3 tower. They did not want to commit to take the Raxes. Meanwhile, Clockwork on the bottom, on the mid lane actually, he found 1 kill. But nothing after that. I think if Clockwork just went with the theme, and just the fear of the hookshot, they could have threatened their barracks. Now they're gonna lose the road because Nagasar does not have a buyback, and she's dead.
Chain of over-eagerness. 2 slight mistakes from Effect, but yeah, that clock going in onto GH, he was so close to killing him. Wasn't enough.
Yeah, that's gonna be 3 10-seconds BKB in 100 gold. So I think Liquid will just go with the Aegis, and they're not really afraid of it now.
They've got PL Aegis, Cheese over on the Gyrocopter. Moving around, trying to find where the AM is farming. Often sneakily will come back into these camps here. Keep that efficient going, but you look at the PL now, taking shrines pretty easily. There's the BKB for the Viper done. Gyro, of course, has his. Phantom Lancer. Oh, look what's on the courier. It's another BKB. Liquid have all 3. Afterlife thinking about bottom lane. That's not BKB Cheese Gyro with Aghanim Scepter. Afterlife all alone has also been scanned here by the Dire, so they know someone's hiding in the trees. Potentially, they think that's the anti-mage, but it is, in fact, the Clockwork. But you can see the way that the waves are pushing out. Top lane's going to naturally shove to around where the river is. Mid lane, they are pushing very hard as bot lane will be addressed here by Effect. Afterlife down here with the rocket flares and all that. But where Liquid are moving into, playing into darkness, though. They don't know who is down in this bottom lane, as no one has shown. Gyrocopter is all alone as well, but with the BKB, no real chance for Effect to go in on him, so they'll TP away. Nothing will happen there. Mid lane, Miracle just keeps shoving in. He's potentially 1v5. Baits out a Static Storm. Manta's out of the kinetic field. Glimpsed in, but the Doppelganger is there. Oh. Miracle is just fucking amazing in this game.
Alright, that's a Static Storm plus a Glimpse. Now they can go in.
How is one man so skilled? Manta dodging kinetic field. Doppelganger dodging Glimpse. Very, very, very quick on the fingers there now. Miracle, he's baited out these spells. They've got catapults going to high ground. Range racks, melee racks, taking an absolute battering. With no Static Storm for 40 seconds, a large chunk of the Radiant combo is not available. They do still have Song, Hookshot, Exorcism, and that Meteor Hammer, but the smoke in from the back. Liquid, you have GH running a million miles away. I don't know. Oh, he's going up towards top. That's where he's. No, he's thinking about going. No, can't make up his mind. Do I push mid? Do I push top? The fight's brewing. Afro Ninja in the mix there with the BKB going, but the Song of the Siren. Cheese pop by Matsuma Man as Miracle takes down the Disruptor. A good cooldown will land in onto an Afterlife, but the hook shot even better. Gyrocopter survives on about 20 HP, and Liquid, they will take down not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 as the DP. Takes a tumble inside the Radiant base with no buyback on her. Kuman is left all alone. stranded with Kinga falling. Miracle will get an ultra. Look for the rampage here in the fountain. He's not going to go for it. The madman doesn't want to dive. Miracle will finally back up with the Aegis going. The Glimmer Cape is there, and that Mana Void will do absolutely nothing. And now the AM Manta's out. He doesn't have a rampage, unfortunately, but in our hearts he surely will, as Liquid look to close out this best of one.
I'm trying to find the reason why Anti-Mage didn't TP back to base. DP popped Exorcism. He was just pushing top, even if they managed to take down the range racks, and that's it. Like, he should be in a fight. Had a 10-second BKB. That's mega creeps for Team Liquid.
And now, Fountain farming time. Afterlife, one more punch will secure his death. DP alive in 5. Kuman with a Manta and a Basher jumps in onto GH. One constellation kill. Is that what they're going to get? No, they're not going to get that either. GH escapes with a Glimmer, the Smoke, the Juke, the Taunt, everything there. And the book has been written.
Yeah, he was close to getting a full Butterfly. But he should just TP back and bot the Basher and fight with it, because he did not have enough money to buy a Butterfly. Really, really late TP.
Yeah, sure was. And now, throne exposed. Catapults are coming. Kuro even has a Meteor Hammer himself. AM into the thick of things here, trying to focus down the gyro. The ensnare is there. But inevitably, this throne will fall. Alpha Ninja forced back to the fountain. The Glimmer Cape out. GH with another big stun. As he's been landing all game long, but it will be a Liquid victory in our first game of the day. And honestly, pretty damn convincing one.
Yeah, at one point, it looked like team effect